entire legion vanished in battle. The year is 9 AD. Rome, the undisputed master of the Mediterranean, casts its imperial gaze northward, towards the dark and forbidding forests of Germania. For 2 decades, Roman legions have marched through these lands, subduing tribes, building roads, and establishing a semblance of order. But Germania is not like Gaul or Hispania. Here, the land itself seems to resist Romanization, and the people, though divided amongst themselves, harbor a fierce and untamed spirit. Among the Roman commanders tasked with pacifying this turbulent region is Publius Quinctilius Varus, a man of noble lineage and considerable administrative experience, but perhaps lacking the necessary ruthlessness for the task at hand. He governs not with the iron fist of a conqueror, but with the well-meaning, yet ultimately misguided, hand of a bureaucrat. This fatal flaw will soon prove to be his undoing, and the undoing of thousands of Roman soldiers. Varus, secure in his belief of Roman superiority, trusts too readily in the advice of local chieftains. One such chieftain is Arminius, a man who has spent his youth in Roman service, even earning Roman citizenship and the rank of equestrian. He knows the Roman army, its strengths and its weaknesses. He speaks Latin fluently and understands Roman customs. To Varus, Arminius appears to be a loyal ally, a valuable asset in maintaining order and spreading Roman influence. But beneath the veneer of Roman civility, Arminius harbors a deep resentment towards the occupiers of his homeland. He sees the Roman presence as an affront to his people, a threat to their way of life. He bides his time, waiting for the opportune moment to strike, all while subtly manipulating Varus, playing upon his arrogance and naivete. A storm is brewing in the forests of Germania, and Varus remains blissfully unaware. The legions, laden with baggage and camp followers, march through a narrow, winding path in the Teutoburg forest. They are not expecting a battle. They believe they are simply moving from their winter quarters to a new summer camp. The forest is dense and claustrophobic, the trees towering overhead, the undergrowth thick and tangled. The Romans, accustomed to open battlefields, find themselves increasingly disoriented and vulnerable. Suddenly, the forest erupts. A cacophony of war cries shatters the stillness. Spears and javelins rain down upon the unsuspecting soldiers from the dense undergrowth. The legions are caught completely off guard, their formation shattered. Panic spreads like wildfire as men fall, wounded or dead. The ambush is meticulously planned and ruthlessly executed. Varus, realizing the gravity of the situation, attempts to rally his troops, but it is too late. The legions are fragmented, scattered, and surrounded. The narrow path offers no room for maneuver, no opportunity to form a defensive line. Germanic warriors, masters of the terrain, attack with savage ferocity, their faces painted with war paint, their bodies adorned with tribal tattoos. The Roman soldiers, weighed down by their armor and equipment, struggle to defend themselves in the close quarters combat. The battle quickly devolves into a chaotic melee, a desperate struggle for survival. The once proud legions are now reduced to a disorganized mob, fighting for their lives against an enemy they cannot see. The fighting rages for days, with little respite. The Romans, exhausted, demoralized, and running low on supplies, are slowly but surely being annihilated. Varus, realizing that all is lost, takes his own life, falling upon his sword rather than face capture. His death further demoralizes the remaining soldiers, who fight on with dwindling hope. The Germanic warriors show no mercy, hunting down the fleeing Romans with relentless determination. Some Roman officers, in a desperate attempt to save themselves, try to surrender, but their offers are met with scorn and derision. The Germanic tribes are not interested in taking prisoners. They want revenge for years of Roman oppression. The defeat at Teutoburg Forest sends shockwaves throughout the Roman Empire. News of the disaster reaches Rome, plunging the city into mourning. Emperor Augustus, upon hearing the news, is said to have repeatedly banged his head against a wall, crying out, "Quinctilius Verus, give me back my legions." The loss of 3 legions, the XVII, and XIX, is a devastating blow to Roman prestige and military power. It is not just the loss of manpower and equipment. It is the humiliation of being defeated by what the Romans considered to be a barbaric and inferior enemy. The defeat shatters the myth of Roman invincibility and casts a long shadow of doubt over the future of Roman expansion in Germania. A massive relief effort is launched. Roman armies under the command of Germanicus, nephew of Emperor Tiberius, are dispatched to Germania to avenge the defeat and reassert Roman control. Germanicus leads a series of campaigns deep into Germanic territory, inflicting heavy losses on the tribes and recovering 2 of the 3 legionary eagles lost at Teutoburg Forest. He visits the site of the battle, a gruesome scene of carnage and devastation. He orders the remains of the Roman soldiers to be collected and buried, giving them a proper Roman burial. But 1 legionary eagle remains unfound, the symbol of the lost Legion XIX. As Germanicus continues his campaign, whispers begin to circulate among the Roman soldiers. Rumors of betrayal, of treachery within the ranks. Some claim that Arminius was not the only one who conspired against the Romans, that other Germanic chieftains, even some who had sworn allegiance to Rome, were involved in the plot. Suspicion falls upon various individuals, both Roman and Germanic, fueling paranoia and distrust. The lines between friend and foe become blurred, and the once clear-cut mission of revenge becomes clouded by uncertainty. Could it be that the defeat at Teutoburg Forest was not just a military disaster, but also a result of a deep-seated conspiracy? The investigation deepens, uncovering a web of deceit and hidden agendas. It is revealed that some Roman merchants, eager to exploit the resources of Germania, had been secretly funding the Germanic tribes, hoping to destabilize the region and gain an economic advantage. Other Roman officials, corrupt and power-hungry, had been skimming money from the military budget, leaving the legions ill-equipped and undersupplied. Arminius, it turns out, had been playing both sides, manipulating the Romans for his own gain, while secretly plotting their downfall. The truth is far more complex and sinister than anyone had initially imagined. A shocking revelation comes to light. A Roman centurion, a close confidant of Verus, is implicated in the conspiracy. His name is Marcus Caelius, and he is accused of providing Arminius with vital information about Roman troop movements and weaknesses. Evidence suggests that Caelius was motivated by personal ambition and a desire for revenge against Verus, who had allegedly slighted him in the past. Caelius denies the charges, but the evidence is overwhelming. He is arrested and brought before a military tribunal, where he is found guilty of treason and sentenced to death. The execution of Callias sends a chilling message to the remaining Roman soldiers, reminding them that betrayal can come from within. Despite the execution of Callias and the recovery of 2 legionary eagles, the mystery of the lost Legion XIX remains unsolved. The circumstances surrounding their final stand are shrouded in uncertainty. Some believe they were completely wiped out in the initial ambush, while others suggest that a small group of survivors managed to escape into the wilderness. Rumors persist of Roman soldiers who lived among the Germanic tribes, adopting their customs and eventually disappearing into the local population. Yet any members of the XIX Legion survive the massacre, only to lose their identity and become assimilated into the very culture they had been sent to conquer. The Roman campaigns in Germania continue for several years, but the dream of Romanizing the region is eventually abandoned. The Battle of Teutoburg Forest marks a turning point in Roman history, halting the empire's expansion eastward and establishing the Rhine River as the permanent border between Roman Gaul and Germania. The lost legions are never forgotten, their fate serving as a cautionary tale about the dangers of arrogance, complacency, and trusting one's enemies. The loss echoes through Roman society for generations. Centuries later, the memory of the Battle of Teutoburg Forest is rekindled in the hearts of the German people. In the 19th century, as Germany is struggling to unify into a single nation, Arminius, or Hermann, as he is known in German, becomes a national hero, a symbol of German resistance against foreign domination. Monuments are erected in his honor, and his story is romanticized and mythologized. The defeat of Varus and his legions is celebrated as a victory for German independence and a testament to the strength and resilience of the German spirit. Archaeological discoveries at the site of the battle continue to shed new light on the events of that fateful day. The unearthing of Roman weapons, armor, and personal items provides tangible evidence of the scale and brutality of the conflict. The remains of Roman fortifications and burial pits offer a glimpse into the desperate struggle for survival. The ongoing excavations serve as a reminder of the human cost of war and the enduring power of the past. But one thing remains elusive: the final resting place of the eagle of the XIX Legion. The search for the missing eagle becomes an obsession for some, a quest to recover a lost symbol of Roman pride and military honor. Theories abound about its possible location, ranging from hidden caves to secret burial grounds. Some believe that the eagle was taken as a war trophy by a Germanic tribe and passed down through generations, while others speculate that it was deliberately hidden to prevent its recovery by the Romans. The eagle of the XIX Legion remains lost to history,